All right, so the migrant influx coming up through Guatemala, through Mexico, and approaching the United States southern border is growing and growing and growing and growing. And now we're supposed to sit here and believe that this isn't organized at all, that there aren't any high power, upper echelon, left-wing groups, Marxist groups behind this initiative to bring these people up here, that nobody's telling these people where to go. Right? How do they know exactly what roads to take and to walk? I mean, I just don't get it. Is this supposed to be a grassroots movement? Are we supposed to believe that? Do any of these movements, so-called movements, around the world seem grassroots to you? Movements calling for mass immigration into the West, socialized everything, and borderline communism everywhere? I don't think it's a coincidence either that this is all happening right at the precipice of this 2018 midterm election, which is absolutely essential. Midterms are actually more important than the presidential election. You know, everyone wants to talk about presidential election, this and that, every 4 years, and how it gets all this media attention and even pop culture attention. But really, I mean, you can affect more change in your local area and your local midterm elections than you can voting for president. Most presidents are just puppets, or at least to some degree, at the very least to some degree, puppets for lobbyists and other, centers of power within the government in the United States and across the world. Some more than others, obviously, but your local official, in many cases at least, not all cases, could be a well-meaning, genuine person that isn't bought out. So yeah, you should go vote for the people that you believe will represent you best in your local midterm election. And let me tell you, if you remember about 3 months ago, over the summer, we had the Abolish ICE, chant going around leftist circles as a result of the border situation with children being separated from their parents as a result of their parents bringing their children across the border to break the law. Good idea. And when they're detained, they're separated from their parents because their parents are breaking the law, just like anybody would be separated from their children if they broke the law and they're being detained. It's the law, and this has been the law. And the Trump administration was enforcing the law. Go figure. Which, of course, the Obama administration wasn't doing that. And what did this do? It pulled at everybody's heartstrings. And, you had liberals who many are well-meaning but are just, soy boys and girls that just follow their emotion, don't use logic, don't use reason, and don't think of the future, the consequences of what's going on. They're just bleeding heart goldfish, or NPCs, as we call them now, right? Just programmed by media and celebrity culture and all that to think certain things, and they just don't critically think about these opinions they have. And you better believe a brainwashing like this, with media engineered children seemingly really upset and being taken away from their parents, and all these sob stories of, oh, we're hungry and this and that and the other because of being detained at the border. Yeah, that's gonna cause the left to go out there and vote in 2018, but now people's attention spans are so short that they already forgot about all that. I mean, that was like 3 months ago, man. Come on. So now we have the new refresher, because when these people get to the U.S. border, you're going to have the same sob stories rolled out the week of the election. That's my prediction. Now, that's the intention behind this, I believe. That doesn't mean it's all going to go their way and it's going to work. It is possible there could be some backroom deals cut between Mexican authorities and, border security oriented officials that understand that we do need a secure border. I'm not saying that the deals won't be cut and this won't be stopped in Mexico. I'm just saying this is the intention. Don't be surprised if this is what you see the days leading up to the election, because they'll engineer some stuff, they'll exaggerate some things, they'll pick the worst of the worst as well of this caravan and say, look, this is Trump's fault. This is the conservatives' fault. Of course, when I say the conservatives, I don't mean the neocons. Please don't get that confused. And don't vote for them. You see, the midterms are all about turnout. It's not about trying to convince people one way or the other. People already have their opinions. It's about turnout. Who's actually going to get up, go out and vote? Who's going to be more motivated to do it? That's what the midterms are all about when you study political science. It's not about convincing people, changing their minds. It's about getting them motivated to actually get up and go vote. Whoever's more motivated, that tends to be the ideology, the political faction that wins. So, I don't think it's a coincidence. I don't know about you.